Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, we are CulturedSoda. I'm Dean, and I'm here tonight with Ryan.
Was I supposed to say something?
Yeah, but
No.
that'll do.
It's alright.
Hello,
It's
Ryan.
alright. This is fine.
Hello, Ryan. How are you?
Okay. Tired, Dean. I'm very
Tired.
tired.
Tired. That's alright, we'll improvise. So, as you can see, this is an interesting main menu for an excellent game called Space Nomads, which is from Loading Studios, an independent games developer that have just made this. It's in its alpha stages at the moment, but you can get it for free on their website or on their Indiegogo page if you support them. It's definitely worth checking out, even in the early stages now, as it's pretty solid, to be honest. As you can see from this part, I'm just hosting a game, and I've given us a 999 resources bonus on everything, just so I can show off the building, really. So yes, we're gonna jump in with a dramatic jump cut. Yes! Green! Green!
Oh,
Ryan
it's
Green.
Space Gonads.
I've seen a film called that once.
Same.
This is Space Nomads, as you can see. And here Ryan is doing some mining, even though he doesn't need to. But how this works is you go around with this scanner thing and you scan things, and then you click on them and it harvests resources, and then they go into the top right, and then you can build things with them. So yes. Pew 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 pew. If you press I, you can get your different level of blocks, which correspond to the thing on the top right. Obviously I've given us so much that we're not going to have much of an issue when it comes to building here. And each level has different blocks as well as strength. So level 3 is the strongest, level 1 is the weakest. I'm sure you understand this by now.
Look at these inbred trees. They got all webbed fingers.
Mm.
I assume they're inbred. I make foul assumptions.
You know, this game is a lot like Texas. Sparse, not much going on, inbred trees.
You haven't been to Texas, have you?
I haven't been to Texas.
You just joking.
I was just making a foolish assumption.
I'm gonna create an SMG submachine gun.
Yes, this is another thing. I was just preparing some blocks to show the wonderful people what you can build with. But if you use this here thing called the pod, you can craft capacitors, SMGs, mines, and turrets. Because essentially this is a tower defense game mixed with Starship Troopers. Would you agree?
All Starship Troopers.
Ryan is already building. Okay, if you build in level 3 blocks, that will last much longer.
I don't even know how I'd go about building level 3 blocks. Steve.
If you press I,
yeah.
It gives you a menu. If you hit level 3, you then drag what ones you want into your bottom bar. So you just drag the standard level 3 block in there. I think the most important thing to do is build a perimeter around this and start putting this up. Okay, so as you can see, we're building really simply here, just around our base to make a slight protection from the first wave. At night, horrible things happen, and aliens of all walks of life unite in the cause of wiping out humans that have invaded their planet. So,
That's
yes.
in real life. That's not even in the game.
No, that's not even the game. This is just what happens in South London, where I live. If you've ever seen Attack the Block, you will know this.
You also know that people can make some terrible movies.
It's not that bad. He lied.
Neither was the Third Reich.
Okay, so
that was bad.
that was pretty bad, I'd say. To be honest.
Were you there?
I'd say expand this out a little bit more so we have more space on the ground floor. Oh well, what a shame. The one thing that I really dislike about this at the moment is the fact that you cannot delete blocks that you've placed. at all. You just have to deal with it if you fuck up.
Hashtag deal with it.
Hashtag deal with it. Yes, indeed. I think they are introducing that though in the latest patch because I got an email from them today saying that it will be out soon and it has.
And you can get your dick bigger in 3 weeks. Classic email.
Yes.
Not going I haven't taken it. Don't need it.
Okay, and you've built the walls too high, kind of. So, no, too close to the thing. So now we can't build a staircase.
We need a staircase.
Okay, it's fine. I'll build the staircase.
We don't need the staircase, team.
We do need the staircase, my friend. Because we're going to build a second floor. Because we're just going to show off how good the building is in this game. Because it is very good. Don't start building turrets on the walls. Please don't.
Well,
Why
it
would
looks like you were too damn late.
Why would you do that? Now we've got like some dodgy looking base, which is only going to be one floor. It means that we can't have anything higher than this now because you've put a turret there. Actually, I can move it. We're okay. So yes, Ryan has a new series coming, people. And if you haven't read it, then check out his Last of Us review. That's on CulturedSoda.com right about now.
This game changes to a porn star.
Yeah.
Porn star's endorsement.
That's me. That's me, my friend. Always railing chicks for money.
I think it'd be quite good, this new segment, actually. Don't appreciate all you judging me prematurely on it.
Sorry, I only heard the word premature. I'm guessing that's nothing to do with what I've been searching on my internet history.
Depends. What have you been searching?
Nothing.
How to make myself prematurely ejaculate. Vile. That way to stab at your girlfriend. It just sounds like it is now.
Yeah, I'm offended again. Ryan,
you're
you're an offensive man. Ow. And I just got pushed off the building.
What?
So,
you know why people get offended when people insult their girlfriend? Don't get that. They're not insulting you. Why do you care?
Yeah, but it's like because you're alpha male, you're like defending your gal.
If you think I'm alpha male, you have not met me.
Well, no, I wasn't saying you. I was saying other men.
Oh no, I get it.
You are Omega, my friend.
Sorry, Arnold. Why do you just assume I'm on about Arnold Schwarzenegger? Why was I on about that cartoon? Hey Arnold, where you've got a rugby ball head.
That was a brilliant cartoon, though. Realistically, come on, you have to give that its due.
I watched actually. Watched Recess.
Recess was amazing.
The old rat guy who always told on him. You're not even building level 3 blocks.
I was building the stair because someone built a half stair here. And the glitch.
I think it looks good.
Well, yeah, but we can't build a solid floor if we've got a half stair.
Stairs in a half shell. Turtle power. That's from the Smurfs.
If you let me just design the floor and stuff, then we can start building on top of this. Because...
The floor is all yours, Dean.
Thank you.
But I can just put them there because we can just move them anyway, so...
Yes, if you
I'm
press...
not gonna
That
show
is
it.
one thing that I really like about this game as a tower defense. If you haven't spent hours and hours of your life wasted on flash tower defense games, then you should get to know that swarms of enemies come at you and you set up turrets to shoot said enemies. This game, however, gives you the opportunity to actually get hands-on first person and shoot them. And of course build your base how you want it, so that's pretty cool. And something I didn't notice until yesterday, which Ryan just mentioned, is that you can actually pick up your turrets and move them around, which is really good. Okay, we've already got enemies. We've got enemies, people! We've got enemies! And they're already slightly breaking through the wall. Okay, so these are the aliens in this here game. They are pretty interesting looking. And they're already breaking through our wall. That's not good.
So much as level 3 shit.
You should probably get down into the base, Ryan, because they're breaking. They're breaking through. Well done for building up again. So yes, this is what happens at night. You get swarmed by enemies, and as the days and nights go on, more show up, more
I
variations,
think we
and
got the second day last time, didn't we?
no, we didn't. On our first playthrough, we failed miserably and didn't get past the second day. But the other night, I got up to day 4, and then was killed horrifically. Right now, the only options for gameplay are hardcore survival, and they're expanding that into a couple other ones like exploration survival and such, but not sure when those will be out. Probably in the full release. So yes, early thoughts on the game, Ryan, after playing it a bit yesterday and today. I've been rinsing this out, so go on. What do you think of it so far?
It's alright. It's alright. I'm quite tired, so anything at the minute is quite shit to me.
Ah,
It's not full fair to say, but generally I like it. Just for me, there's just not enough colour. I'm a big fan of colour. I just not seeing colour. I can say colour again, but the words getting annoying to me. I like a bit of colour, see.
is that
To
how
be
you
a bit
take
more
your men?
colourful. I think the enemies break through the walls a little bit too easily. I mean, we're standing up a level 3 blocks, and they're already breaking through. It has to start you off with some sort of hope. It has to feel rewarding to get the level 3 blocks, and it just obviously does not, because they just break through that. It's easy.
Yeah, I agree.
Like with Minecraft, I always felt like there was a good sense of accomplishment when I built a better house. But on this, with the low level, like the easiness of them breaking through these blocks, there's no sense of accomplishment you get from building the level 3s.
Mm. I somewhat agree with you. Fair point.
But I generally think, considering how early it is in the stages, it's a bit hard to complain over that. It's still ironing out its kinks, like, pretty good for what it is. You gotta give it that.
I mean, you have to consider that this is still alpha, of course. Like, we're not even in beta stages yet, and we've still got a playable game with multiplayer that's functional to some extent. There's a couple of glitches here and there, but like the almighty catapult jump, which I will try and demonstrate, but I can't promise it will work. Ryan? Oh, they're coming from that side actually. We probably should take care of them. I think what this game reminds me of most is Dune, actually, rather than Starship Troopers.
It was June.
Have you never seen the film Dune?
I've seen a giant sandworm.
Sorry?
The giant sandworms thingy.
Giant sandworms, my friend. Giant sandworms. That's all you need to know about Dune. If you
A
haven't
giant sandworm. It is a monster.
Okay.
Shock you.
Is that what they call it? The girls? Is that what the ladies say? It's a monster.
Yeah.
Put
They
it out of
me
its
on
misery.
They put me on the stand. Cry. Crocodile tears. Laugh and shake my head.
Okay, there's a lot of them coming now. See, one thing I will say about this is that, like, even though we're on night 1, the difficulty seems a lot higher than it was last night. I'm not sure if that's just because I've got worse, which is entirely possible. But, it does feel like they're actually a lot tougher to kill than they was.
And there was.
They were. My apologies for bad grammar. This is why I don't write on the website. This is why I'm just a video producer and content shitter. So what would you rather play? 700 hours of Football Manager or 700 hours of the finished version of this?
This doesn't have footballing, so it's an instant win for me. It was an unfair question. I'll put for this anyway. There's just more to it. I'm not a big fan of football. Just fucking whoa, slam dunk. I don't care about it. Yeah.
So tell us, Ryan, some specific thoughts on what you would think they could add to this in the future as developers.
There's not enough naked female character models, for my liking at least. You just have the clothed characters, which I think is unrealistic because it's not what I want to look at.
Noted. I'll be
It's a
sure to.
definite one. I think they should improve that.
I'll be
But
sure that they get that in an email.
other than that, it's just I have more variation with blocks. I like the ability to build like sort of dome kind of things, you know, like actual space station more than like space squares. Some
Yes.
glass blocks maybe that have good strength. So maybe lower the enemy's strength because I find the game becomes too much. It's less like you're building a base to keep them out, but more to keep yourself in the air. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes
Because
sense.
the blocks don't do much. So it's more like you're just building it. So you're keeping yourself away from these monsters more than you're just actually building a base. If that makes any sense. I know it may sound a bit stupid, but
No, it does make sense.
um,
I agree with you as well.
oh, I mean it's good. I mean I like the way the graphics are. I don't think there's a lot they need to do there. It's quite good for what it is. It's impressive. I mean the resolution can go higher, as high as you want it really, which is good. They can't really do much with the landscape, I guess. What can they do, really?
I think they have done quite well creating a alien landscape. They haven't gone with the typical like let's just make everything red and dusty.
Yeah, yeah, it's more of a desert feel to it, which I think is quite interesting. I'm
Yeah.
walking around the map. You do discover a little bit more. Obviously, we're not in the best area to show it, but they do show a bit more. Don't they?
Um.
They do. There's some mountains and stuff we've seen, haven't we? Not majorly, but you know, generally for what it's worth, they're mountains.
Yeah. The other thing is like the most you can do in terms of exploration is like half a day walk because you have to be back at your base to defend it or it will get destroyed. Like there's no question. Unless you're playing like on a big server with say like 8 people on your team, then the chances of actually being able to defend the base and explore are very, very low, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I do like the Daft Punk character models. I really enjoy some some women ones, as I said.
I really believe that you know having a proper multiplayer version of this would be great. Like having other people with other bases would be really interesting because not only would they then be defending themselves, but it would
Yeah,
bring an element of PvP to it as well.
I think some big servers would be good. Yeah, I could imagine there should be a game mode where instead of starting off with a pre-made base, you start off and you can set your base somewhere.
Yeah,
So then, if you choose not to set your base, obviously you forgo the ability to like build some of the better weapons, or you know, but that gives you the freedom of exploration then, and you might be able to discover new people building their base, and you can go in and see them. They could be established for a while, so have a big base. You could go there and see those people. I think something like that would be interesting. It'd add a feeling of exploration to it.
I guess the worst thing about that would be you just get griefers like all the time, but I guess that's a problem that you have with any game.
Yeah, it's the same with anything. Really. You can't. It's like that's just a nature thing where you can't really combat. I mean, you could have someone right now who would just not shoot any of the monsters and just leave someone else to it, and that's something you can't control via a game method.
Yeah.
It's not. I guess it's not that much of a big issue. Is it? I know they've worked around it. I mean, Minecraft forgoes it a bit. I mean, I've been on a few servers in that where someone's just coming along and started fucking bricking, dumping all over my house. So that's happened, but that's the same with anything, I guess.
I hate it when someone just comes in and randomly starts dumping all over my house.
It happens a lot in the area I live as
Especially,
well.
yeah, as well. Like London and Cardiff are very similar in that respect.
Yeah, I've probably had 3 or 4 times this month someone's come in and just dumped all over my house like this. It's just part of growing up, I guess.
It's part of becoming a man, dealing with the dumpers in life. One thing I will quickly show you, people, is the refinery. If when you're playing fairly and you actually mine your materials and don't start yourself with ridiculous amounts like we've done, chances are you're only going to get level 1 or level 2 blocks. So you have to use this here tool to input level 1s to get level 2s, and level 2 and level 1 to get level 3. One pretty awesome thing about this is that you can go backwards, so if you need level 1 blocks for capacitors or simple building materials, you can actually get quite a lot of those from level 3. It's actually, you get 3 for 1 in that, and so on. It's pretty useful tool, and I think that's pulled off quite well. What did you think of the balance between actually mining and building though when we first played?
I quite liked it. I thought it was good that when you're using the one block, it's not you're mining the one. It's not just giving you one. You know?
Yeah.
Does it do that? Does it give you more than one? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? When
It
you
does.
mine it, it's not just giving you the one. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It makes it less of a grind. You're not going around for each individual block. You're just mining it, and it's just getting it for you. But
Yeah.
it's a difficulty in the easy availability of the 3 blocks. Well, I say easy, you know what I mean. They're fairly difficult to find, but they're not anything special. There's no real sense of accomplishment I get from the game. From surviving the night, I don't get anything from it because it's like getting the higher blocks isn't that difficult. I mean, it's hard to say what they could do to improve without relating back to Minecraft because they're similar in that regard.
I mean, I think that is the obvious comparison that people are going to make realistically when they see this as a Minecraft kind of
Yeah, but like
not
obviously
copy,
this is
but
different. I mean, Minecraft. What's it? Space Nomads. This one's called Space Nomads.
Space Nomads, my friend.
Space Gonads. I'm sticking with new players. Morphed testicles landing in an uncharted world, which happens to me. My Space Gonads quite often.
Okay, this is where shit gets real. Now you saw the difficulty of the first night. I definitely believe that the spike in this game is like Kilimanjaro. It tends to go up rather quickly. And I just jumped into the floor by accident. What are you doing? Don't make the ceiling lower or we won't be able to move.
No, I'm not making it low enough so you can't move. I'm just doing it to stop the bird.
I can't jump up to shoot the enemies. Okay, they're all coming from like southwest, by the way. Obviously, we've put ridiculous amounts of the highest level gun down, so these guys aren't much of a threat. But when you start getting flying enemies and beetles and all kinds of other crazy shit coming to attack you, then okay, now we're getting these dragon things called screamers coming and trying to blow our shit up. They attack turrets and then they can kill you in 2 hits.
Oh shit! Some big ugly skanky beetle.
Exactly, man. It's not Ringo Starr though.
No, he's not in there. He's upset that you called him the crappiest beetle. He hasn't been the same.
Oh, I just can't bring myself to write anymore. I don't know why he's Scottish, he's Liverpool, but I can't do a Liverpool accent. So, you know, I think they are adding more enemy types into this and more guns. It'd be really interesting to see a sniper rifle.
A sniper rifle.
And some kind of like anti-air turret would be cool as well to take out these bastards. 'Cause they're so overpowered. The physics are actually pretty good when the dragons hit the floor. I keep calling them dragons, I shouldn't.
Dragons.
Dragons.
Dragoons. Beyblade. I used to watch it. No shame.
Let's Beyblade! Let's! This game is quite repetitive at the moment. I feel like it could do with a bit more of a kind of risk-reward system. So you survive a night and you unlock something maybe, or your base upgrades over time so you can build more stuff. That might be a nice touch.
I get you.
So like the pod unit itself upgrades, and that means that you can build better guns or anything like that. So there's actually an incentive to try and survive the night more
Yeah,
than
because
just...
I'm not really sure what we're doing.
There is no objective really. It's just survive for as long as you can. That's the objective at the moment. There's no real story, obviously, because it's...
Well, I don't mind the no story angle. It's more just you're not gaining anything.
No, but bear in mind it is kind of just a tech demo at the moment, I suppose. It's not like a finished product. So it will be... it'll be really interesting to see what they do in terms of progression. Because it might be cool to have like a level system for bases, but I can't see it working for players. And possibly like... I'm just pulling ideas from loads of different games that aren't this, but you know, Borderlands has the gun system where you can just find random weapons.
There's a
and
lot
such.
it can do. Just it needs to have some form of rewards. Because at the minute, like I'd be happy to let my character just get mauled by Ringo.
Lol.
Really lot of achievements. How are you building them so fast?
Because I'm skilled, mate. Stop building level 3s, man. We're going to run out otherwise.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I want to know how you're building so fast, and if you don't tell me, so help me God.
It's not in the spacebar, man. It's in the click. As you can see, we're building an obelisk to worship the mighty Zenu.
That's Scientology, you know, right? Look, they're still letting you build. They're still not letting me build anything else.
It's because you're out of blocks. You've wasted all the level 3 blocks trying to build up higher.
Ah, I thought I put the level 1 blocks there. Alright.
Oh, Christ, now we're screwed. Good thing you don't take full damage in this game.
Well, don't jump off till I'm up there as well.
Don't jump off.
Yeah.
Hey, you can see the edge of the map from up here. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, so just keep building till I'm up. Just when you get to my state till I'm up there.
Now, as
Just
far
jump
as...
off together.
Okay. As far as I know, in the full version, this map would expand to be infinite, similar to Minecraft.
Oh, D, man. Stop building, please. You're way too hard.
I can't even look over the edge to see where you are, because I'll fall. I'm gonna try anyway. I see
building.
you! I could be a real dick right now.
You're not gonna be the way Dean. You're not gonna be. Dean, for the love of God, you better not be a prick. I swear to God, I will just leave this game straight away. I do not like when people be a prick. I will genuinely just leave. Oh, Dean. I'm serious. I'm leaving.
Oh, no, wait, I can fix it. I can fix it. We're just building our obelisk mightier. For Zenu, for Mel Gibson, for all of the failed Scientologists.
I said, wait for me, you prick.
Oh, well, I thought we was all going to build to the same height and then jump off.
Yeah, but you gotta wait, because otherwise you're like way ahead of me, nigga boy.
Are we going to keep going up from here, or what?
Where the fuck's the map like? I can't see what's going on.
Our base is like directly below us.
Oh yeah, everything's orange.
That means that it's going to turn nighttime soon. I wonder if we can get above cloud level. I think that's our challenge for the day. If you were staring into the centre of this, it could actually be quite entrancing. Oh, I think I've just hit... No, I didn't hit the limit yet. Our base is going to get destroyed unless we leap into action ODST style.
How about you say to infinity, and then I say I'm beyond.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that works then. I
Okay.
think you say to infinity and beyond, and I'm gonna jump on your head.
All right. Cool. Can we do the glitch where we jump on each other first? Let's try it up here. If we jump into each other. Oh, there we go. I got it. I got it. I got it. If you jump while I'm on your head, it works. Oh, I fell. No! No! To infinity and beyond.
Tell me when you hit the floor.
Not yet. 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 Boom! Man hit the base.
Alright, I'm gonna jump off, right? Look at, and then, let me think.
But it just hit nighttime.
Bacon rashers. Fucking hell, you're gonna have to put on the tower.
I see you falling. They hating. Trying to catch me
I'm
falling.
gonna try and get through a hole in the roof.
That's what I tried to do and I failed miserably.
Oh, I was right next to him. More.
That's exactly what happened to me, my friend. See, this is night 3 and the enemies are the same as they were before. They're going to get into our base and we're probably going to die at this point, but I'd say it was worth it. And I died. Well done me. And I spawned inside a block. This gets better and better as it goes. What do I do?
Where to you?
Oh,
I'll save you.
I'm actually stuck inside a block.
I'll save you now.
Wait, I just dropped slightly. Now I'm stuck in 2 blocks. Oh yeah, that is something I should have mentioned really when I was talking about building. All the blocks that you mine are shared as a team. So when you build,
it's like me using to build obelisks.
exactly, giant phallic objects to worship the Illuminati. Obviously, and there's a glitching beetle.
Right, they're the dancing ones upstairs.
Yes, I think I'll leave him. He's peaceful at least. Fair play to him.
I'm looking at the obelisk now.
Just wanna dance the night away with senoritas
Got
who...
even higher.
Where is my obelisk? I should say our obelisk. Oh wow, that's something, isn't it? In the moonlight there. Satan is worshipped in style. And now I'm just building randomly, just in any vain attempt to keep them out. Where even are you? Where have you gone?
And the camera.
Oh, you're spectating. And then we died. And immediately got disconnected after that. So yes, that was Space Nomads. And our terrible attempt at playing it well and showing it off. I think we did okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and what it is good. So we're gonna probably do more videos as the patches come, because I'm really interested in seeing where it's going. And yeah, if you are one of the makers of the game watching this, then thank you for making it so cool and having such a good concept. Quite like the idea of free roaming space. Goodness.
Things
Exactly.
helping you out now.
Yeah. Finally.
Finally.
So yes, you might see this video on Friday. You might see it on Sunday. You might never see it at all. But it will get to you somehow. I shouldn't have said the last part. But yeah, anyway. Cool. Ta-ta from myself. And...
I waved. So I think that's nicer.
That would be nicer if they could see.
Oh, they should be looking, shouldn't they?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I just have to cater to everyone else's needs.
Yeah,
What's going
well...
on?
Ugh. Anyway, let's just go now. We've embarrassed ourselves enough.
Speak for yourself.